Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we managed to take down, well, recapture the city of Dresden from the demons. And now, basically, is time we're going to begin to set off on the next leg of the crusade. However, before we do that, there's a couple of things we need to do in town.
If you dare.
We go and we've got to form up a council, apparently. It's this glowing dude again. A tall, lean man enters the hall. He has dark hair, pointed ears, and his pale skin is covered in intricate tattoos. At first glance, it would be easy to mistake him for an elf if his eyes were not so unusual. They're not just dark, it is, as is common among elves, but entirely black and devoid of life as you stare into the empty nothingness as if the abyss itself was staring back at you. His face seems familiar. You look more closely and realize you saw the strange during the assault on the great garrison. Back then, he laughed as we blew up the barrels. With the barrels, yep, explosives disappeared. Commander Borealis. Didn't I see you in the great garrison? Oh yes, you played unforgettable prank on the cultist. I realized then that you were just what I needed. I've been watching you for a long time, and since the day you began your journey to the heights of glory. You still have a long way to go before you reach the pinnacle, but what if I could help you take the next step? Some very powerful and wise beings will soon be holding a meeting in the council where they will decide what is to be done of the world wound. You will be a welcome guest in this meeting. Sure. What do you want from me? All the stars and rainbows in the sky, all the pearls from the ocean, and a dish of raspberry jam. No. Save all the questions for the council. The wolves have ears, after all. Please join us, and we'll explain everything. Alright, so when you're ready, look in the closet of your chambers. Okay. Middle-aged man comes in.
Right, Captain Crusaders reporting for duty. My name is Kiar Coblin, and I'm at your service. Queen Galfrey is gathering the main attack force near Sporen. And she ordered us to replenish the losses suffered in Canabras and come here. We will support your troops.
Ready to go to the front immediately. Allow us to be the spear of the attack.
Don't speak unless spoken to. Don't worry. No one will be defeating any demons without you.
Great. You'll be serving under my command.
It's an honor for us, Commander. Let us give the demons a dusting.
Alright. Now I've got to talk to Erebeth and give her back her sword. There we go. Oh, that's a shitload of... Right, awesome. No, we don't need to stop that. I've got to go. And then I'm going to talk to this guy.
Knight Commander, it is good you found time to meet me. There's a matter of some urgency I must discuss with you. It was incredibly interesting the power you and your companions received during the fight in the great garrison, and now my interest has been gratified. The power your companions received is passed on to me as well. It manifested after my usual evening reckoning. I believe now I present a true threat to the creatures of an initiates of chaos. The imprisoned cultists we kept for certain observation experienced it firsthand. Striking, isn't it? Divine intervention at a critical moment is rare, but not beyond imagining. But it is, but in this case, part of the power that you received through this intervention has passed onto someone who joined you well after the fateful moment had passed.
Well, it seems you're trying to find some pattern to the events. What if a miracle is just a miracle?
Miracles do not exist. In the end, every so-called miracle turns out to be a manifestation of someone's will. Besides, I might have believed in a blind accident, but not the accidental acquisition of great power in the exact moment when it was needed most. In any case, this shallow philosophizing. You must have a question for me.
Yes, so want to have a word with you?
How curious. What would the bright-eyed boy need from me? Well, Commander, out of respect for you, I will hear him out.
Want to ask you something? Thank you for finding the time to listen to me. In regards to a personal matter, there is a woman in your squad. She perished She carried the shield. It once belonged to my brother. Do you happen to know where she came from? Personal matter, of course. How silly of me to expect relevant questions. Her name is Maretta, and she turned out to be a better soldier than I thought. Too bad she still wasn't good enough to survive. She transferred to us from the Order of the Nail, the Extirpators chapter, if my memory serves right. I wasn't interested in the reason for her coming across. She already had the shield with her when she came to us, so you're going to have to ask her or one of her former chapter members. Thank you very much. I hope your brother won't distract you from our mission, Sosul. Do whatever I can, whatever's in my power and more. Alright, cool. Finally had a chance to talk to her. The shield was Treasure's Trevor. Did she deceive Trevor? Whatever. She will still arrive. Yep, that's cool. Please, let's go meet them. Alright, yes, we'll go find those people. Alright. Cool. Now, what I want to do is get rid of this, and apparently someone mentioned I can actually turn the Crusade into auto mode, which means I can just go out and adventure rather than having to deal with all this Crusade bullcrap. So that's done. I gotta go to my bedroom and jump in the closet. Oh. Not quite, but still. The spacious room is immersed in darkness. The only source of light comes from around. It's not round. That's not round. In its center, a strange visitor who invited you here is sitting at the table along with several other humanoid figures and a hippogriff. They appear to be having an intense argument. Let us finally decide what we're going to do about the world wound. We'll approach silently. Typical old cob, but you suggested it's about 700 times. We can't bring any of the Axis here, even if Abdar happens to allow it. All the other gods, not to mention the demonic and inferior lords, and perhaps even the eldest, all of them want to take part in the brawl. The world wound was expanded once, and this plan will stretch a hole between the planes even wider than Noctia's. Well, never mind. In short, the civilization you love so dearly will be pulverized into a bloody mess. Holes, bloody messes. Skulkbeth, why do you always need to say such horrible, nasty things? Look at things with more optimism. Why are you so certain that this will always happen? There's always a chance things might change for the better. Well, we must not lose hope.
I think I agree with Shandy. Even if representatives of the different external planes from heaven and hell do not come to the battle, it will be a great opportunity to sit them down at the negotiating table. Then we can find a reasonable, peaceful solution to this old source of strife, as civilized beings should.
I'm afraid, dear editress, they won't be in the mood to talk. Oh, look who's here. Look, we have a guest. This is what I told you about. Commander Aurora Borealis, leader of the current crusade. Don't you think it's time to listen to what the mortals have to say about this mess? Go on, speak, and share your opinion. Must not give up. Not until now. I've been trying to overpower the demons like Celeste. It's time to sit down, negotiating table. Army is powerless. Mustn't give up. Sooner or later, our army will triumph. So, oh, sure. If it didn't work the first time, or the first 10 times, or the first 100 times, what should we do? Try again, obviously. 101 is the lucky number, and we'll get a different result. Sounds like the very definition of sanity. Hey, he's being rude. Anyway, let's return to our guest. As you can see, he is an extraordinary person. We should have invited a mortal to the council from the very beginning. It could have helped us see things from a different perspective. Perhaps you're right. After all, mortals dwell in close proximity to the world wound and deal with it constantly. Maybe despite their, shall we say, narrow outlook on life, the mortal brain is capable of conceiving an idea worthy of consideration. What does it matter if he has ideas? Just look how cute he is. He'll be our lucky charm and bring us good fortune.
Yes, we can already see you're brought here for a reason. Over the last few years, our discussions have become somewhat repetitive. Well, mortal, welcome to the council. You must have questions. We are ready to enlighten you. Alright. Where am I? The council chamber. This is Debbie playing some kind outside the room of worlds. Purr. Yes, about to say, kindly given attention to this collection has turned the closet into a permanent portal. Okay. And who are you guys? The composition of our group, as you may have noticed, is rather varied, but these two beautiful ladies are celestials. In fact, I'm not ashamed to say, they are ethereal lords. Itris and Agathon is a patron of debate, and she is the one who actually convened our council. And Shadal is the patron of serendipity. That's right, all points of view are represented in this council, no matter how hostile they are to one another. For this is one only way to achieve the truth. The Abyss is represented by a council of demon lords. Alright. Okay. So why do you want me to join the council? We have a common goal. We have a common goal, just like you. Just like us. You wish to overcome the world wound and have already achieved some success. Circumvent is right. It is most appropriate that your voice be heard in this council. I don't expect you to serve up a solution for us on a silver platter. For now, I simply brought you here to introduce you to the council and bring you into our circle. Alright, well, I have no more questions. In that case, meeting is adjourned, Aurora. Welcome to the inner circle. I recommend that you talk to each council member informally in a more relaxed setting. When the time for a new meeting, we will notify you. Alright. Okay, he's looking at me. I'm glad we met. It's indeed. All these years I've been looking for someone just like you, and now you're on the council. Ah, the thing they're going to do. Okay. So we have Chadi.
Follow if you dare.
He's gonna go. Prrr. Ooh. I will arch my brow and... Do you trust this person? Okay. I have to go. Why would I want to do that? Alrighty. That was interesting. So I'm now on a weird, chaotic council of extraplanar creatures run by a demon elf. Alright, let's head on out. Half-measured tavern. I suppose go to the streets, really. Oh, from a woman's dead hands. There's a quest here. Okay. Interesting. What do you think the Hellbite told you? Ah, yeah, here we go. You must believe in your brother. He gave away his shield. It means he had good reason. Okay. The knight told me the truth. The knight terribly refused to tell me anything other than my brother's fate while I was serving Canabras. But after these events, she finally broke her silence, and things she told me. He was a good fighter and a terrible knight. I guessed about, yeah, witch hunts, blah, 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 brother, my brother, but how? Yep, I'm bored with this story. Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Horse. Alright. Let's get back on the road. Alright. Talk to Bounty Hunter in the tavern and talk to Irabeth. Alright. Let's actually go back in then. So what is it? The Inn and Irabeth. I've got to do that. Alright, where is the Bounty Hunter? Peasant. Grey boar, I believe you're probably the bounty hunter. There we go.
How can I help you?
You tried to kill a huge demon in the Battle of Dresden, but failed. What happened?
Yes, that was a failure.
Ah.
It was supposed to be a clean job. An anonymous client, a worthy target, a substantial fee. But the client insisted that I use an enchanted dagger they provided. I was assured that a single hit would be enough to finish the job, but it didn't work as expected. It was a serious blow to my reputation. And my reputation is everything to me.
Well, I want to hire you for a dragon hunt.
A large adult female? The one that's been snatching people and carrying them off?
Sure, let's go with that.
I've heard about her. That's an impressive target. I can take this job, but only if we do it soon. I'm expecting a new assignment from my regular client, and I'll have to leave as soon as I have the orders. And of course, you should know that this dragon will not come cheaply.
Well, no doubt.
2,500 gold, paid in advance.
Sure, there you go.
Excellent. Let's get down to business. It's no easy thing to take down a dragon when you don't have wings, so you'll need to follow my lead. The best thing would be to catch her by surprise in her lair, but we need to find it first. Of course, since she doesn't leave tracks, that might be tricky, but I think I have a solution. We need to go west of Dresden, to the Grimwood Forest.
Okay.
The dragon's been seen there often. According to the scouts, this is likely because there's still some wild game left in those parts. We'll set up an ambush there.
All right.
I hope I can rely on your honesty. I understand that on our way to the dragon, there may be other fights or places we need to visit for various reasons.
No doubt.
That's to be expected.
Of course.
However, should I see that you are deliberately delaying the contract, or that you're dragging me off to assault some demon citadel instead of going after the dragon, we will have to revise the terms of our agreement.
It's like mink skin, the original Baldur's Gate.
Do it my way.
All right. Because if you don't end up going to his, helping him find his witch, or his vitch as he calls her, he gets very angry and actually turns on the party. That's right. I forgot there was a dragon that we were trying to track down. All right. Ember, Sosol, Sailor, Camilla, Darren. So, oh. There's someone else we need to talk to?
I do what I must.
There's lots of peasants and citizens. Alright. Let's get out of there. So I gotta change out. Let's change out. There we go. Our monk for our bounty hunter. And we're looking for the woods for the dragon hunt. Yeah, I have no idea where Irabeth is. Alright, so agreeable change. Dragon first step is to ambush the Grimwood Forest. We want to go to the woods. Another random encounter.
Decide already.
There we go. Oh. I can still fight.
Quick, tie him up! Crusader, the Crusaders are here. The Crescent Abyss must be informed.
Oh, you bastards.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Nice work.
Are you sure you wish to exhaust us?
Yeah, why not?
My sword is an extension of my arm.
I saw.
My sword... So, is my plumage an extension of my head?
Idiot. Dreams have puzzled the minds of mortals since ancient times. Strange that the most obvious explanation of mystery of dreams appears quite recently. Most obvious, but obvious wrong. Good God, the commander is asleep. In his anxious dreams, he sees a bloodstained stone smoke. Whisper words of prayer. Sacred words disappear into the void like stones down a well. It's unlikely they reach the ears of any deity. A fever of endless expectation is broken by a whisper. A gentle breath of fresh air in the stifling darkness. The ruby eyes of a demoness peers at the commander through the bars. She is similar to the other creatures of the abyss, but not entirely dissimilar. Okay. But also entirely dissimilar. You don't know me, but I know a lot about you. My name is Arusail. I'm a prisoner, but I've yet to give you... But I've come to give you freedom. The chainsword in the commander's body crumbled to dust. The dark visitor takes a step toward him, passing through the bars. Fly with me? Okay, let's fly. The succubus bursts out laughing. The dungeon disappears. Now the demoness and the commander are flying over the moonlit pit. Enemies are hunting you. Demons that have somehow acquired unusual powers that are unprecedented among common demons. You are also hunting them. You are trying to figure out who is sending them and where the sources of their power lies. I will show you where to find the answer. A finger with a manicured claw ports to a cliff top where stands an ancient fortress slowly crumbling to dust. Didn't we already do that? A bell without a tongue, an insane crone. Make it speak once more. And she won't be able to keep her silence. Alright. Try to understand what happened in the dream. Green Gates has been revealed. Okay. Imagery fade away. The commander opens his eyes and whispers a word. Unknown alien brought by the passing dream. Green Gates. Live of a fortress. If the demoness is to be believed, what a curious notion. There is a deranged crone hiding there who knows where the demons with these unheard abilities are coming from. It will be intriguing to learn who this crone is, what she knows, and whether this dream is but a trick to lure the commander into another trap, but we cannot find out without visiting the place. Okay. Nameless ruin. Resin. Rock, Chili Creek, Hollow Tree. Ashen Grotto. Ah, that sounds promising. Because it's covered in ash, that would be where a dragon has been hanging out. Why can't I get to the fucking... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
I dedicate my body to science.
That is a very big owlbear.
It seems I've made a mistake.
Could this happen?
Oh, we got the owlbear at least.
Assist me!
Cool. What, I can't loot the owlbear? Look at the size of that thing. So I've found the switchback. Yeah, it's fine. Oh no. Come on. No. Alright, here we go.
I wonder if you were the son of a humble innkeeper in Absalom, and not the son of a count, would you be just as unbearable?
I haven't the faintest clue. But I do know that I probably wouldn't be an orphan whose entire family had been wiped out by demons.
Alright. Oh, what have we got here? Corruption. Oh, that's right, because they've been away from town for a while. Alright. So I gotta give this guy his... yeah, sure. Sure, let's just go with whatever it's telling me to go for with this guy. Alright. Alright, well I think on that note, we'll leave it there, and we'll come back next time entering into the Ashen Grotto, because still getting a little bit lost with this, having to relearn the controls, but, yeah, now that I don't have to worry about doing the Crusade, we should get through this game, quicker, I guess? I don't know. Still as wordy as ever, as I remember it, but we'll see how it all plays out. But anyway, for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next episode of Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. Bye!